There are some imposed changes between the U.S. and China when it comes to air travel. New COVID restrictions for travelers coming from China, and it's all due to the continuous surge in infections. The U.S. not the only country taking precautions. Italy says nearly half of the passengers on two recent flights from China to Milan tested positive for COVID. Joining us live to discuss the restrictions, LSU professor of medicine, Dr. Hébert. So good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. Good to be here.
What is the new variant that we are tracking right now? Because I do want to make sure that we hit this in this conversation. There is a new variant that is making up a large percentage of cases here in the U.S. What do we know about it? What is it called?
Yeah, so we are having a huge new influx of cases of COVID-19 right now in the United States. I mean, we still have Omicron swirling around. We have BA1, BA2, BA4, and also the vaccines that are out right now are actually addressing these new variants. The problem is that we are not getting our boosters. So the new vaccines that address the appropriate new variants, the vaccines are not being taken, and that is why we're having so much of the spread across the United States. Now, also, we have to remember that we, in the last 2.5 years, after every holiday, we have a big surge. So Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, huge amounts of people. Nobody's wearing masks. Everybody's in their family, spending time with their families. And so what has happened now is that there's going to be a bigger surge. Now, whether this surge is going to have a huge increase in mortality in the United States has yet to be seen. But the morbidity is the thing that we're worried about a lot as well, because long COVID is still a part of what we're having to deal with. And once you get this disease, we don't know if you will actually have a mortality. It does happen, whether it's rare or not. If it happens to you, it's 100%.
I appreciate that. What can you tell us about the XBB.1.5 variant? Is it an Omicron variant? I know there's limited information so far. What do we know? Is it more transmissible, less transmissible than the ones that have come before it? And as far as we know, is the booster still the best thing we have that can potentially prevent it?
Yeah, so the first question is the booster the best thing that we yes, that's the best thing we have out there right now, because we know that our monoclonal antibodies that we use for other of the variants, they're not really working very well. Everything is still under research right now. We're trying to get these things out as quickly as possible. But the newest variant that is, we're still working on it very closely to try to see if it is more transmissible. How long is the incubation period? Is it a little bit longer? Is it more virulent? These things are showing that it's possible if that's the case, but we don't have the facts right now to say 100% that that's going to be the case. So I don't want to alarm people, but the reality is that with all of these cases, I mean, 250 million cases in less than a month in China and Italy and all over the world, people are coming to the United States, and these variants are going to be here because when you have that much transmission, that allows the virus to replicate and allows the virus to mutate. And that is why we tried to get so many people vaccinated to decrease the transmission. But the point is, people are not taking the vaccine now and not washing up, masking up, separating, and vaccinating. That is the biggest issue.
All right, Dr. Hébert, certainly appreciate your time. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.